In this video, I'm going to tell you the best fourth in a franchise movies that you should watch. Hey, it's me AP and welcome back to another video. So best fourth in the franchise movies that you should watch. What are we talking about here? I'm talking about the fourth movie. We have the trilogies. We have all the trilogies, and trilogies are great in my opinion, but you know, sometimes we get offered that fourth movie in a franchise and sometimes they're a step too far, but some of them are good movies. And today, I've got a few movies here that I want to talk about, some of the fourth movies in franchises that I enjoy, and I want to discuss and tell you why I think they're well worth the watch. So sit back and enjoy the video. So the first movie I want to discuss today is Fast and Furious, otherwise known as Fast and Furious 4. This was the movie that reintroduced Vin Diesel back into the franchise and teamed him back up with Paul Walker in the Fast and Furious franchise. And this one was really the movie that picked up the franchise for me. It really took it into a different direction. There's still like a bit of street racing in it, but I feel like it's moving away from that sort of like robbing DVD players from the first movie, and it has definitely moved forward, and I feel like this is the shift in the franchise. That and Fast 5 were very much like, you know, they were really shifting the franchise into a different direction. But as good as Fast 5 was, Fast and Furious 4, The Fast and the Furious, was a great movie and really is a fun action movie. It's got a ton of action, really cool cars, speed races. I really enjoy the character work in this. Vin Diesel's great, Paul Walker's great, and it's well worth the watch. It is a fourth in the franchise, a franchise fourth not too far. It is a fourth in the franchise worthy and really kickstarts the franchise really for the future of what Fast and the Furious has become. The next movie I want to discuss is Rambo, the fourth Rambo movie. And when this came out, I was a bit worried because I'm a really big fan of the original trilogy of Rambo movies, especially the first movie and the second movie. They are both fantastic films. So this came out, and I don't know whether it came out around the same time as the Rocky movie, but I wasn't really that fussed on the Rocky movie. And I gave this a watch, gave Rambo a watch, and I really enjoyed it. It is a different Rambo. It is more of a hardcore Rambo. There's a lot of deaths in this movie. I think that was made out in the media at the time. You know, the amount of deaths in this movie is scary. He's just killing people right and left. He is an aged Rambo, so he's an older man now. He is sort of trying to live a peaceful life, but he gets dragged into war again, and he still proves though that he is an absolute badass Rambo, and he is awesome in this movie. And it is different from the original Rambo movies, but it still has the heart of what Rambo is. You know, he's a warrior. He's a survivor. He is there to help people, and it is definitely worth the watch if you enjoy the previous three Rambo movies. Next on my list of best fourth in the franchise movies is Lethal Weapon 4. Now, I'm a huge Lethal Weapon fan, and Lethal Weapon 4, look, I'll be honest with you, I know it's not the best in the franchise. It's not the best movie, but it is still a good movie, in my opinion. It's still got that Lethal Weapon feel to it. It's got that buddy cop feel. It's got action in it still. It's definitely stepping in more into like that family comedy arena, I feel, with this one. They have Chris Rock in it as well. They feel like they were going for a younger audience, bringing him in there as well. It's, like I said, it's not the best Lethal Weapon movie, but it's still a good Lethal Weapon movie. I think all the Lethal Weapon movies are good. I really enjoy them all. And this one is still worth the watch. It is definitely a good, it's one of the best fourth in the franchise movies, in my opinion. It is definitely up there. And if you enjoy all the other Lethal Weapon movies, if you enjoy Mel Gibson movies, if you enjoy Danny Glover movies, if you enjoy action buddy cop movies, Lethal Weapon 4 is definitely worth the watch. The next movie I'm going to discuss is American Pie: The Reunion. Now, this is the fourth in the franchise, but I know there's been a lot of like side spin-off American Pie movies. So if someone out there is saying now this is not the fourth movie in the franchise, I'm sure there's been other spin-offs before this and stuff. I get it. But I'm talking about like sort of like the main cast of American Pie movies. This is the fourth main movie. So I'm a big fan of them movies. I enjoyed them growing up. I always thought they were really funny movies. And I enjoyed all of the three previous ones. And the fourth movie was no different. I felt it still had that really silly humour to it, silly entertainment, silly jokes, and just laugh out moments. And I really enjoyed it. I really like the characters. There's a lot of funny characters in the American Pie movies, from Stifler, from Jim to Jim's dad. They're all really funny characters. I enjoy this. It's just something you can put on and just chill out to. I do think it is just up there as a maybe people overlook it because it's a comedy movie, but I'm not against comedy movies. I enjoy comedy movies, so it's definitely in this list today as a best fourth in the franchise movie, American Pie: The Reunion. If you like comedy, if you like the American Pie style humour, definitely check out American Pie 4: The Reunion. The next movie I want to discuss is Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol. Now, we know the score when it comes to Mission Impossible movies. We have Tom Cruise, we have this mammoth mission to save the world, and we have great movies and a great enjoying viewing experience for us all at home. And I enjoy all the Mission Impossible ones, but I do feel like, similar to like the Fast and Furious movies, this is like a shift in the franchise, and I feel like it is a shift forward. I feel like the first one was sort of like introducing us to this genre of movies and this style of movies. The second one was kind of like a step back in a way. It wasn't awful, but it felt like a bit of a step back. Mission Impossible 3 was sort of like the recovery movie for me. But the fourth movie, Ghost Protocol, just feels miles ahead from the first three movies. It is a spectacular movie, some spectacular set pieces and scenes in this. And I really enjoy it. Tom Cruise's performances and his stunts as always are amazing. The rest of the cast is great in this. A really great cast as well involved in this, and it's just a fun action movie. And I that's what I've always enjoyed with the Mission Impossibles. They just don't take, they're serious movies, but they don't take themselves too serious. I feel like they're sort of like the Marvel action movies, but they're not with superheroes. And like Tom Cruise is the superhero of the Mission Impossible movies. They're just, not too serious. And that's what I like about Mission Impossible. That's my opinion anyway. But if you enjoy Mission Impossible movies and you're not seeing Ghost Protocol, get it watched because you're missing out. The last movie I want to discuss today is Terminator Salvation. Now, why is this my best fourth in a franchise movie? Why is it on this list today? The reason being is I really enjoy this movie. I think it is up there with the first two movies, the first two Terminator movies. I never enjoyed Terminator 3. I thought that was absolute garbage. But Terminator 4 Salvation is just a great movie. Again, it's more like a battle movie, very more, I feel like it drops into science fiction a lot more, into like this more dystopian Mad Max like world. And we've got Christian Bale as the lead as John Connor in this movie as well. I think it's a great movie. I think it's a great Terminator movie. I feel like it's very different from the original two movies, and I think that's why it makes it better, because it's not just like Arnold Schwarzenegger in it as like the good guy or the bad guy on a motorbike. It is a different movie from the first two. And I think that's where Terminator 3 went wrong. So this one, for me, I know it's got, some people like it, some people don't. I am in the camp of really enjoying this movie, and it's well worth the watch. And it is definitely a best fourth in the franchise movie. If you enjoyed this video today, please do give it a like and check out the rest of my movie-related content as well. And let me know your thoughts on this video today. What are your best fourth in the franchise movies? Did you like any from the list of my movies today, or did you dislike any from my list? And let me know your thoughts in general on fourth movies in a franchise. Are they needed, or do you feel like they're well worth the watch? Do you know we should have more and more movies? Let me know all your thoughts, and I'll see you next time.